Hey, Alyssa. You have a boyfriend, right? I thought you only loved your job, so I'm surprised. Oh, hi, Victoria. How do you know about this? Didn't you go on a vacation over the weekend? I was also there. Oh, you were there? Wow. Can't believe that someone from work saw me. How embarrassing. Embarrassing? Don't you feel humiliated? An old woman walking around with a young boyfriend. Yeah. What young boyfriend? Isn't he your boy toy or something? It has to be because I don't think there are any guys who want to date you. Excuse me? So sad that you need to pay someone to date you. You are so desperate. That's why you're still single. Can you please shut up, Victoria? Why are you still making fun of me? Plus, he's not my boy toy. He's my boyfriend. You don't need to lie about it, you know. Just admit that he is not your boyfriend. I just broke up with my boyfriend actually, so I want to know everything about your boy toy. Didn't I just tell you that he's my boyfriend? Stop lying! How can you have a boyfriend? You're not young and gorgeous like me. Oh, by the way, I feel like shit, so I'm taking the day off from work tomorrow. Count it as one of my vacation day, okay? Wait, I gave you a job that's urgent. Did you finish preparing the documents that I asked? No. My boyfriend talked to me about a possible breakup last week, so I had a rough time working. What? Yeah, anyways, I will be taking this day off, so I'm leaving everything up to you. You're kidding me, right? It should be easy for you, right? Thank you. A week later.
Hey sis, guess what? I finally got a girlfriend yesterday.
Good for you. But why are you telling me this time? You never told me about your girlfriends in the past.
It's my first time dating someone older than me, so I'm a little worried. Thought I could ask you if I need help with something?
Me?
Since I'm only in college, I don't know how busy people who work full-time are, so I want to date her without being annoying. So that's why I'm asking you, since you work full-time.
Oh, I see. Of course. Ask me anything.
Thanks. Can you go shopping with me next time? I want to buy clothes that don't make me look like a college student. My girlfriend told me that she wants to marry me, so that's why I need to be the same level as her, so she won't feel embarrassed to introduce me to her coworker and her friends.
Oh, you need to dress nicely then. You only have hoodies, right?
Yeah. Oh, so can you help me out?
Of course. Let's go this weekend.
Thanks.
A month later. Hi, Alyssa. We are allowed to bring a family member or boyfriend to the company barbecue, right? Why don't you bring your boyfriend? What? No. I'm shy to introduce him to everyone. Come on. Please. I'm pretty sure that everyone will be happy. But it seems like he's busy with work lately, so he might not be able to go. Plus, he's not outgoing like me, so... Are you sure he's busy? There can be a chance that he's avoiding you. What do you mean? I mean, if he really loves you, he would come. Damn, I feel bad for you. Maybe he has a new girlfriend. Stop saying things like that. He does not. Then bring him to the barbecue. I will bring mine, so let's introduce our boyfriends to each other. The day of the barbecue. What the fuck? Why is Matt with you? What do you mean? He's my boyfriend. Boyfriend? Since you were bragging about having a boyfriend, I got irritated, so I stole him from you. I just didn't think that it was right for an old lady like you to have a young boyfriend. They need a young and cute girlfriend like me. What? I loved your ugly, shocked face, by the way, when I brought Matt with me. Excuse me? Oh, I have some good news. We promised to get married after he graduates from college. Seriously? Can't believe this. He was your future husband, right? Sorry, I was thinking about dumping him after a while. But I didn't know he goes to a top university. Also, he's also an intern at a big company and everyone's favorite. What a perfect guy for me. Wait, hold up. Let me get this straight. You think Matt is my boyfriend? Sorry, was it future husband? I will say it again, but sorry for stealing him from you, but he is mine now. He's my brother. What? Sorry for letting you know this late, while you were in some other world, but your boyfriend is my brother. I can't believe that he's dating you. Wait, there's no way he's your brother. I saw you guys dating. Are you just saying that because you don't want me to steal him from you? I was with him and my boyfriend that day. What do you mean? My boyfriend and Matt are pretty close, so that's why we went on a trip together. No! Wait! That's not possible! My boyfriend is the same age as me, but he looks young, so I thought that you were referring to him as my boy toy. But it was my brother. Shut up! Are you guys really siblings? That's what I've been saying. Should I show you proof? Hold on! This can't be true. Are you surprised? Because I am too. You're my brother's girlfriend, plus you're planning to get married after he graduates college. Oh my god, what should I do with that? I thought he was supposed to be your boyfriend, so I wanted to enjoy how you would react when I married him. If you really love him, I will not say anything, but please promise me that you will look after him. The next day.
Hey, just want to let you know that I broke up with Victoria. I want to apologize because you're so supportive.
You broke up with her? Why? You two were having fun at the barbecue yesterday. Is it because Victoria and I work at the same company?
No, it's just that I hated her behavior yesterday, so I decided to break up.
What happened?
I was nervous yesterday because it was her first time inviting me to the company barbecue. I was happy that she introduced me to her coworkers, so that's why I dressed up and went.
I saw. You looked like $1,000,000. You were confident, and I was happy to see you talking to her coworkers.
For real? You didn't see me as her accessory?
What do you mean?
I felt like I was her accessory. It was nice of her to introduce me to everyone, but she didn't tell everyone my name. She instead talked about my college and how it was a top university, and also about my internship without my permission.
Wow.
Also, when I stood up to use the bathroom, I heard her bragging about me and laughed, which made me disgusted. She was saying something like, I finally found a guy who's perfect for me, and how it's easy to rule younger boyfriends, and how marrying me will make her a winner in life. It seems as if she didn't care about me, which was a turnoff.
What the? She is just seeing you as an accessory.
Yeah, sorry for involving you in this mess.
Don't worry about it. I'm glad that you broke up with her. I did tell her to go out with you if she loved you, though. But my heart was telling me, please don't.
What do you mean? Did something happen between you two?
To be honest, we don't get along. She's the one hating on me, and calls me names.
What?
And she also thought that you were my boyfriend, and was bragging about how she stole you away from me. What a bitch, right?
Wait, you're joking, right? Wow.
Nope. So that's why I was happy when you told me that you broke up with her.
Thank God I didn't marry her. Damn, this was a good lesson for me. Not everyone older than me is mature, huh?
Exactly. But I'm pretty sure that you will find the one someday.
Thank you, sis. I will let you know when I have a new girlfriend.
2 hours later. What's happening? I was okay with marrying your brother. Why am I the one being dumped? You told Matt something, didn't you? You told me that you wouldn't say anything. You lied to me. Aren't you the one that said things that were unnecessary? So that's why Matt decided to break up with you. What unnecessary things? All you talked about is how he goes to a top university and the internship without his permission. Did you even tell people his name? Don't think so. I think anyone will become disgusted with your behavior. My brother is not your accessory. He broke up with me just for this reason? As his sister, I was happy that he broke up with you. I'm pretty sure that he will find someone so much better than you. Shut up! I'm not okay with this. I talked to my boss yesterday at the barbecue that I will be quitting my job this month because I'm getting married. Are you serious? I know that Matt will be working at a big company since he will be graduating from a top university and also an intern. So that's why I thought that I didn't need to work because he will earn a lot of money, plus he has a lot of savings. Wow. I can't believe that he decided to break up. How could you do this to me? If I knew about this, I didn't need to talk to my boss about it. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Why don't you go talk to your boss about this and see if you can still work there? You talked yesterday about this, right? You still might have a chance. What? Do you think I can do something embarrassing like that? What do you mean? After I bragged to everyone about him and the marriage, do you think that I can just tell my boss like, "Oh, I broke up with my boyfriend, so can you forget what I said yesterday?" If you can't say that, then you have no choice but quit. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do, so bye, have a nice life. Why are you so mean to me? You are my sister-in-law and supervisor, so please help me. Can you talk to Matt if he can take me back? Are you for real? As a sister-in-law and supervisor, I am so glad that he broke up with you. Plus, thank you for quitting. I don't want to work with someone who is such a bitch to me. No. Please. After you quit your job, don't ever contact us again. Until then, you're still my coworkers. I'm going to make you work hard. After the incident, Victoria talked to the manager to see if she could still work, which she was able to. However, the rumor about her stealing someone's boyfriend and breaking up with him this quick was spread throughout the company. She couldn't tolerate the cold shoulder and the atmosphere of the company, so she talked to her boss and was relocated to a really small company in the middle of nowhere. Seemed like everyone was tired of her and thought she was toxic. After she was gone, there was nothing but peace. Matt became popular at college and he wanted to focus on the internship, which resulted in him being offered a job at a big company overseas. I wondered how Victoria will react when she hears about this. Hey Lindsay, you got my wedding invitation, right? It's Allison from college. Do you not remember me? We were in the same seminar for 4 years. Oh, hey Allison. Yeah, I got it. Can you respond to it ASAP? I'm inviting a lot of people, so I need to count how many people are coming and also need to do the seating arrangement. Oh, do you need to know now? I will not be attending. Are you being serious right now? You're my friend from college. No, I'm not. What do you mean you're not? You're still not only my boyfriend, but all your friends' boyfriends, right? You have some damn nerve to be inviting me to the wedding. So you're not going to be attending because of that stupid reason? Are you for real? I was really hurt when you did that, so I don't want to celebrate for someone like you. Excuse me? I also heard that you invited everyone else too, but they're not going. What the fuck? That happened when we were in college. Grow up. Do you think we forgot? Hey! You know what? Who cares about that? Excuse me? Why are you all pissed about me stealing your boyfriends though? I'm sorry that you guys are all ugly. You should be thankful for what I did. Why would we be thankful? After I stole all your boyfriends, I remembered that you all studied about makeup and fashion so that you can take back your boyfriends from me. That didn't work, but look at where you guys are at now. You were all able to glow up. Are you being serious right now? I made you all beautiful? I never heard the words thank you. We will never say that, you know. So why don't you all come to my wedding to show appreciation? My wedding will be gorgeous because my fiancé is rich, so I'm pretty sure that you will all enjoy it. Didn't I tell you that we're not going? Shut the fuck up. You're all coming, okay? If you all don't come, I will steal all of your boyfriends again. What? I check all of your social medias, and looks like you all have cute boyfriends. I think it will be easy for me to steal your boyfriends again. Who should I begin with? Are you threatening us? Sorry, but it's not working. You're not going, okay? Well, that is up to you guys. I can start tomorrow. What a bitch! If you don't want that to happen, then all you guys need to do is attend my wedding, okay? A week later. Hi, Lindsay. Is everything okay? You made so many mistakes today. This is so not you. Did something happen? Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Samantha. I have to attend a shitty wedding soon, so I was thinking about that too much. Shitty wedding? Don't you have a choice of not going? No, I have to go. Allison, the girl who invited me, will not shut up about it, so I thought it would be easier for me not to attend. You're too nice. You need to be a tough cookie or else you will be her puppet. Yeah, I know I'm too nice. But that's what I love about you. Oh, I sent you a message because I wanted to ask you something. Can you take over my shift? The last Monday of next month? Why? Did something happen? I also need to attend a wedding that I don't want to go to. I'm so pissed off, so thinking about crashing the wedding. Crashing the wedding? Did something happen? You are the kind of person that don't say stuff like that. So... I kinda broke up with my boyfriend recently. He told me that he was so busy with work, but I found out that he was cheating on me and even said that he will marry that girl next month. Oh my god, are you serious? What a dick. Right? So that's why. I want to take over your shift, but the wedding I'm going to is going to take place on the same day as yours. Oh, really? Wow, what a coincidence. What if it's the same wedding? That would be so funny, but I doubt it. The wedding is taking place at... yeah. What? Mine also. Shut up. Oh my god, is it the same wedding? Tell me the details. Of course. We have the same shift tomorrow, right? Let's talk about it after work. Sure. See you tomorrow. A month later. Hey, Lindsay. About the wedding tomorrow. Can you bring $1,000 for the wedding money gift? $1,000? Why? I wanted my wedding to be gorgeous, so I spent a lot of money on it. But the calculation won't add up to how much I spent. So please bring $1,000. Does that matter to people who's going to attend? Also, I thought that your fiancé is rich, so why don't you ask people for a wedding money gift? You don't understand, do you? Real rich people are cheapskates. So shut up and bring $1,000 tomorrow. Can you talk about this to everyone for me? Thanks. What? Me? I'm busy. It's the day before my wedding, so why don't you help me? We're friends, right? One thing, if someone has something to say, please ignore them, okay? Okay. See you tomorrow then. If you come late, there will be penalty. And don't think about messing up my wedding. I will be there on time with the $1,000 and will not do anything to ruin your wedding. Hey, just wondering, if the wedding gets cancelled, you will pay me back, right? Why are you asking? There's no way my wedding is getting cancelled. It's a just-in-case question, because $1,000 is quite a lot of money, so... Well, just to answer your question, yes, I will pay you back if my wedding gets cancelled, but it won't. Too bad. The day after the wedding. Oh my god! Who is that bitch that crashed the wedding? The wedding got cancelled because of her. Oh, hi, Allison. Ugh, too bad that your gorgeous wedding got cancelled. Shut up! What did you do? I know it's you, since you asked me if I would pay you back if the wedding gets cancelled. Spit everything out! What are you talking about? I didn't know anything. the girl that crashed your wedding is your fiance's ex and also my coworker. That's about it. What? She told me that her boyfriend dumped her because he was busy with work. Turns out that he was cheating and even got pissed at the fact that he was going to marry the girl. She told me that she was going to crash the wedding, which I thought was a joke, but I guess it wasn't. You knew everything! Why did you lie to me? Because I didn't know that she was actually going to do it. Also, don't snap at me. You guys were the bad guys to begin with. I can't believe that you stole someone's boyfriend. Again. Aren't you embarrassed? No, it's actually the girlfriend's fault for letting me take her boyfriend that easy. Wow. Also, you got the $1,000 back, so just shut up. Oh my god, what should I do about the payment? Why don't you ask your rich fiancé? Good luck with that. 2 hours later. Lindsay, thank you so much for finding someone who was able to take over my shift. I was able to crash the wedding. No problem. Thanks to you, I got my $1,000 back. Oh my god, did you see their faces? They looked like a deer caught in headlights. I did. I enjoyed the show. This is not the end. Trust me. I bet you that he's being yelled at from his parents right now. Probably. He probably humiliated his parents because rich people do have a lot of pride. Wait, rich? Isn't your ex rich? Allison told me that he is so rich so the wedding will be gorgeous. What? Are you serious? Well, they were rich before, but not now though. They are poor now, so they should be in debt. No way! Are you serious? Yup. Wow, they still act like they're rich. How embarrassing. I knew about this, but I dated my ex because I liked his appearance. Anyways, I really don't care anymore. See you at work tomorrow. 3 days later. Lindsay, tell me that bitch's number right now. You said she's your coworker, right? I do have her number, but why do you want to know? I can't just give it to you. I need to ask her about Matt and his parents, and I also want to settle something. It's an emergency, so just tell me her number immediately. What emergency? When I asked Matt about the cancellation fee, he told me that he can't pay for it and there's nothing that his parents can do either. So he asked me to pay for it. Oh, that really sucks. I was so pissed at him, and guess what? He told me that he has no savings, plus his parents are in debt. Seems like they sold their land and made a lot of money, but spent all of it and ended up being broke. Like, are you serious? I see. They told me that if I throw a big wedding, I would get a lot of wedding money gift, so I could be rich. That was a brilliant plan, but can't believe that bitch screwed it up. Wow, you're in a terrible situation now. Yeah, I wish that this is all a dream. So that's why I want to talk to her. Yeah, she should know everything, but she's on a break right now. Then tell your company's address. I'll go there. Sorry, can't tell you. It's private. Even though you ask her, nothing will change, you know. So why don't you just pay the fee together? What the? I didn't even ask for your opinion. Shut your mouth. Okay, you know what? I don't want to make things worse, so I will just shut my mouth and block you. Excuse me? Seeing my coworker working so hard and encouraging me gave me a boost of confidence. She told me things like, I can say no if I want to, if someone pisses me off, it's okay to be angry and say what I want to say. So you know what? I will block you. And don't ever contact me again. Wait, don't block me. If you do, I would not be able to reach her. So what? This is not my problem. Excuse me? Have a nice life, Allison. Oh, I will kindly send a message to everyone that your husband was broke this whole time.
No! Please! Don't do that!
Why? I mean, people who went to the wedding should know about this.
No! Lindsay!
You have no friends anymore, so I don't think anyone will care though. After the incident, Allison's wedding cancellation fee ended up costing about $1 million, but since they couldn't receive any wedding money gift because of the cancellation, they each are paying half each. However, both said that it's impossible to pay that much money, so they got into debt. Allison cried and told Matt that she wanted a divorce, but her parents shut her up and told her to live with them and earn money to help them rebuild the house. About my coworker Samantha, she found a new boyfriend, which made me very happy. I learned a lot from her and gained confidence. So, it's now my turn to find a boyfriend. You are such a lucky person to be able to get married to a great guy like Ben. Handsome, top university graduate, working at a big company, and even has a nice heart. You better be thanking him every single day.
Hi, Hannah. How are you? Of course, I appreciate your brother. He works very hard for me.
Right? So it will be your job to take care of the baby, okay? Don't you dare make Ben do it.
What? Why?
I get a lot of messages from him lately, asking me how to take care of a baby and how to change diapers. I never met a guy who really wants to help this much. I am so proud of him. But you know what? As an older sister, I don't want him to do too much because he has you, who just lay around the house and do nothing all day.
What? Do nothing all day?
It's true, right? You're just a housewife that relies on Ben's paycheck. He earns money working, so it's your job to do household chores, okay? Understood?
Don't worry, I won't make him do everything inside the house. But I want to raise the baby with Ben, because it's our treasure.
Are you serious? Don't you understand that you won't be able to live like this if it wasn't Ben?
Excuse me?
To be honest, you are not the same level as him. Know your place and shut up. And just focus on doing household chores. And you better raise the child by yourself.
Why? It's my dream to raise the baby with him.
You better do what I say.
1 month later.
Natalie, you ignored what I said, didn't you? You're making Ben take care of the baby and decide to go on a vacation? Are you kidding me? He's not a babysitter.
What?
I can't believe that you were this selfish. You also made him take a paternity leave? Are you serious?
Wait, what do you mean I'm on a vacation? Paternity leave?
Oh, you better not lie to me. Ben is at home looking very tired because he's taking care of the baby all day. I saw it with my own eyes.
You met him?
Yes. I had to do something nearby his house, so I stopped by. He came at the door looking like shit and told me that you were on vacation. I'm so pissed at you.
What do you mean he's taking care of the baby?
Are you this stupid? Okay. First of all, why didn't you tell me when the baby was born? Also, I'm surprised at the fact that you are already making Ben take care of everything. Well, I never met someone so irresponsible before in my life.
I'm sorry, but please understand that I'm not on a vacation.
Are you going to lie to me again? Okay, you know what? I want you to divorce Ben.
No! Why? I'm not lying to you, Hannah. The baby is not born yet.
What?
Can you just hear my side of the story? I'm at my parents' house now, preparing to give birth. The baby is due next month.
At the parents' house? Due next month? What do you mean?
I want to ask you the same question. Why is this considered a vacation? Wait, whose baby was Ben taking care of then?
Hold on. I'm so confused right now.
Me too. I will ask him. The next day. Hi, Ben. Whose baby are you taking care of now? Ours is not born yet.
What are you talking about?
Well, Hannah told me that you were taking care of a baby when she visited you.
Oh, about that, well, there's a situation.
What situation? You said it's our baby and even said that I'm on a vacation, right? Is there a reason to lie to her?
Sorry, Natalie, I needed to take care of my boss's baby. It was an emergency.
The boss's?
Yeah, I didn't tell you because I didn't want to bother you, so that's why I took care of the baby by myself. And that's when Hannah came to visit me, but I was tired to explain, so that's why I said something like that. I apologize for that.
First of all, why are we the one taking care of the boss's baby?
Oh, about that, my boss needed to go on an urgent business trip and his wife is not feeling well after giving birth, so she is at the hospital now, so that's why.
That doesn't make any sense to me, because wouldn't the baby be taken care of at the hospital also? Or maybe the parents?
Oh, there were no beds left, and seems like the parents live very far. Also, I thought it would be a good experience for me since ours is going to be born next month, right?
Huh. I see. But something smells fishy.
What do you mean?
Hannah told me that you took a paternity leave. Why? If everything you told me is true, I don't think you needed to do that. Taking a few vacation days off makes sense, but paternity leave? Wait, how were you able to take a paternity leave for this reason?
My boss told me that he felt bad for taking away my vacation days, so he secretly made it paternity leave.
Secretly, huh?
I know that you're suspicious, but please trust me. There's no way that I'll betray you. I've never lied in my life.
Hi Ben, it's Hannah. You looked like shit yesterday, but seems like you recovered to be able to lie to us. Is it because I helped you take care of the baby and gave you a few hours to sleep?
Hold up, is this really Hannah?
Yes, it is. The sister who loved you since you were born. You got some damn nerve to lie to me. I'm really hurt right now.
Wait, why are you with Natalie now? She should be at her parents' house.
I'm there now. I thought that it would be easier to meet up and talk about the bullshit you told me. Boss's kid? You told me that it was Natalie and yours, and how it was born a month early, right?
About that.
You also told me that she went on a vacation after giving birth, right?
Oh.
I believed you because I love you so much, so that's why I confronted Natalie about this. But she just told me that she's at her parents' house getting ready for birth next month. Are you serious? You don't know how I felt, do you?
Can I please explain this?
I don't trust you anymore.
Please.
I also found evidence that you were cheating, by the way. Remember that I let you sleep? You're a deep sleeper, so it was easy for me to unlock the phone because I knew your password.
What?
So the mother of the baby is the boss's wife, huh? I knew this because you're so bad at lying. The cheating began from 3 years ago and you made her pregnant. And she made you take care of the baby, right?
Oh shit.
I read everything, Ben. I also took screenshots of the conversation and took pictures of all the evidence I found that you are cheating from your room. The reason why I'm visiting Natalie is because I wanted to show her all of this.
Why are you doing this to me? If you do that, then don't you know that something bad is going to happen to me?
Yup. And?
Are you going to betray your brother who you love? If you love me, then I think you would hide everything from her.
What are you talking about? I love a sincere brother, not an asshole. I think any women will be on Natalie's side. I hate people that cheat the most. You better be ready for what is coming to you.
The next day. Thank you so much for all the evidence you showed me yesterday. I just saw a lawyer with my parents and got told that divorce will be easy. I also got told that I can get a good amount of alimony from him.
Oh, that's good to hear. Being a single mom is not so easy. So, make sure you take everything that you can from Ben, okay?
Of course. Thank you very much. To be honest, I really thought you hated me, so I'm really surprised that you did this for me. I'm so sorry for misunderstanding.
You don't need to apologize. Well, you're right about me hating you though.
What?
I think you already know, but I love my brother a lot, so I usually hate on his girlfriend, and especially his wife, which is you. But I hate people that cheat the most, so that's why I don't care about him anymore. I apologize for being such a bitch to you, Natalie.
Oh, please don't worry about that.
Since I showed you all the evidence, I would appreciate it if you can forgive me with that. Anyways, good luck with giving birth.
Thank you. I will receive alimony and child support from him and will do my best to raise the child by myself. The next day...
Congratulations, Natalie. I heard from Hannah that you gave birth. I can't believe that our baby is finally here.
It's mine and not yours. Now that I gave birth, let's start talking about our divorce. I will raise the baby by myself. You only need to pay me alimony and child support.
Wait, what? Divorce?
Yes.
Why? I just talked to the boss's wife and we made an agreement that we will cut ties, but I'll pay child support. Don't worry, I won't let it affect our life. I will even work harder and make you both happy. So please, don't divorce me.
Sorry, but it's too late now. I can't live with you anymore. If you think we are important, then please, divorce me. All you need to do is support us by paying child support.
No, please.
I will live together with my baby here and will never go back to your place.
Why are you saying something sad? I seriously changed. I will apologize from the bottom of my heart. I also apologized to my sister and also sent an apology letter to my parents and your parents too.
Looks like you did. All my parents threw it away without reading it though.
Don't you think that I did something good? I apologized to everyone, so can you give me one more chance?
I don't think that you apologized to everyone yet.
What? Who else is left?
Your company. I called them and is it true that you took a paternity leave? But the reason was because our baby was born. You lied to them, right?
I know that, and I'll definitely apologize, but I need to explain everything, which will be long, plus, what if I get fired because of this? If I get fired, I won't be able to pay child support.
Are you threatening me? What do you mean you wouldn't be able to pay child support? It's something that you need to pay.
What?
It's the law. Please remember that you cannot escape from this.
No, please.
If you have any problems, then please talk through my lawyer. If you really changed, then you should be able to pay child support and divorce me. After the incident, I was able to divorce Ben, and I received a good amount of alimony from both of them and child support. My parents are very supportive of me, so I will have no problem raising the baby. Hannah still contacts me to ask if I need or ask anything about raising a baby, and she is now like my big sister. Ben, on the other hand, told the boss everything and apologized but got fired. Boss's wife heard that he got divorced, so she wanted him to raise the baby together since they both have nobody anymore. They started to live together, but he is having a difficult time finding a new job, so he is relying on her money. He is responsible for household chores and raising the baby, so I want to know how he looks like now. Probably shit.
Mrs. Anderson, did you eat the strawberries that were in the fridge again? I was saving those for myself. Oh my, I'm sorry. I made some strawberry jam with them. I can't believe you. Those were expensive. You can only get them at selected shops. They were imported straight from Japan. But they seemed like they were about to start molding. I've been thinking about this for a while. But you need to make sure to only buy food in quantities that you feel confident in finishing. I understand that you like to take your time eating those nice things, but you always end up letting them spoil. It's just a waste. I'm sorry. Did I ask for your opinion? I don't need to hear anything from a person who's too poor to afford nice things. You wouldn't understand how it feels to cherish these things. Did you just call me poor? This is too frustrating. I can't take this anymore. I only decided to move in with you because Larry told me that there would be a bunch of benefits for me. But all you provide for the two of us is stress. What? You use the nice things that I buy without any permission. You only pay a small fraction of the rent. And worst of all, you don't even spoil your daughter-in-law, regardless of how much she's done for you. I'm sorry, but what have you done for me? I let you live with me. Didn't Larry let you know that he wanted to live with me before the two of you decided to get married? That doesn't matter. I can't take this anymore. I've decided that I'm going to stop acting like the nice little housewife that I always try to be. I'm going to stop myself being such a sweet soul to you, and I'm taking better care of myself. Have you ever really been kind to me? You call yourself a housewife and try to look nice in front of Larry. But we both know that the truth is that I always do the housework, while you lie down on the couch, scrolling on your phone. Shut your mouth, you peasant! Don't you dare speak to me like that! You need to keep in mind that the only reason that you have a place to live is because my husband and I are kind enough to provide for you. Larry, I need to tell me what you told Molly to convince her to live with me.
Huh? What do you mean, Mom?
She just threw all of her anger at me, that this isn't what she signed up for, and that you told her that there would be benefits on her side by living with me. She even went as far to call me a peasant, and that I should be ashamed of not being able to spoil her. Molly told me that you were the one who came up with the idea to live with me and that you convinced her to do so. So I need to know what you told her.
Just come clean with it. I need to know this to straighten out this whole situation. Besides, I've been having a feeling that you're lying to me for a while now.
What?
I mean, you had a bunch of money inherited to you when Dad died, didn't you? He worked at a decent company, so I imagine the insurance was great. Therefore, I figured that you had enough to be well off for the rest of your life. Maybe even better than well off. So I told Molly that you would support us a pretty good amount per month if we let you stay over at our place. So we had a discussion and decided that it would be best to rent the money that we need for now and have you support us to pay it back.
And you tried to ask me to live with you guys without raising any suspicions by keeping something so huge from me? Wow. I remember how happy I was when Molly told me that she wanted to keep me close for when I grew old. It was all about just money. Huh.
You don't have to say it like that, Mom. Don't you enjoy our company?
After finding out about your motives, no, I don't. You turned Molly into a cold-hearted liar. Now all she does is complain about my presence and call me poor. I should never have even bothered living with the two of you. So explain everything to Molly right now. That there was never a conversation about me providing for the two of you and that you lied about it. And while you're at it, apologize and tell her that you'll single-handedly provide from her from now on.
What? How did our conversation end up in that direction? You're supposed to be understanding and help us more with future payments.
Why would I do that?
Because Molly isn't the same girl as the girl I met either. Ever since my salary started going down, she's been constantly irritated about my presence too. Thanks to that, she and I haven't been doing so well as a couple.
I can't say that I didn't notice how her behavior towards you had changed as well.
Even in this situation, I believe that you would help me, Because you're my mother, and that's what mothers should do for their sons. But you didn't even bother offering help, and now you're trying to abandon me in this situation and leave everything in my hands. Don't you see how harsh you're being? You're my mother, so do something.
Are you kidding me? How old are you? Someone your age needs to pick up their crap and finally become independent.
I'm the one who should be asking you if you're kidding me right now. What kind of mother behaves like that to her son? If you're going to be so cold, then fine. I see how it is. I could kick you out of the house as soon as I want.
You are going to kick me out? Even though you're the one who suggested that I live with you in the first place.
If that happens, you're going to be in big trouble, aren't you? You sold our house and all of the land that you owned before moving in with us. You have nowhere to go back to, right? You don't want to become homeless at that age, do you? All you have to do to avoid that outcome is to stay in that house and keep paying your rent to us.
I can't believe this. You're threatening me. I've raised my son into a monster.
Come on, I'm just negotiating, Mom. Besides, you still have the money that you earned by selling our old house, didn't you? I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to pay a little bit of rent every month. I look forward to our business together. Well, we couldn't have had such a nice house without you, so thank you for your support.
When are you going to pay your rent for this month? Larry told me that you would be paying $3,000 for rent this month. Why have you not still paid us? What? 3,000? What kind of joke is that? Are you telling me that Larry lied to me again? Why does he always lie to get out of trouble when he knows that he's going to get caught? Never mind then. I'll just tell you myself. Larry and I will be asking for $3,000 each month as rent from now on. Are we clear? You can manage to do that, right? No, I can't. I already pay an amount that will pay well over my expenses in a month, and now you're asking for $3,000 a month? I'm only paying the same amount that I used to. $1,000 for each month is enough. I guess this means our negotiation has failed. I'll pack up your things and leave them outside. So gather those things and please leave. What? This is your last chance to change your mind. If you promise to pay $3,000 every month, then we'll let this incident slide. I won't throw your things outside. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to pay $3,000 each month as rent? Or are you going to be homeless and spend your nights on a bench in a park? Feel free to make the choices that fits your preference. I can't believe you. You can't just kick someone out like that. As you've already figured out by now, I'm barely getting by at this point, thanks to your dumb little son who couldn't manage to keep his job. We don't have the option to keep another mouth to feed for free. You don't keep me around for free. I pay my part of the expenses. And you say that you don't have the option, but I don't see you getting a job either. Stop arguing with me. My job is to take care of the house. I'm not going to go out and work like a peasant, so you need to pay rent and account for that. How does that make any sense? But you choose to ignore our needs and neglect your part in supporting us. Have you used up all of the money that you earned through selling your house already or something? It's my money, and I get to use it however I want. How selfish can you be? You use all of your money for yourself while your son and daughter-in-law are struggling to get by. I can't imagine how easy it must be to rely on someone else to live while not making any contributions whatsoever. But that ends now. If you can't pay your rent, then get out of my house this instant. So that's all I was to you, huh? You never cared about me. You just wanted to use me as an ATM. Well then, I'm glad to leave. Shut up, you poor old hag. I mean, what else did you expect to be to us? The only good that you do is pay us, so I think it's fair that we only see you as an ATM. You're not worth the space in our house. You need to leave and never show up ever again.
There's literally no point in letting you live with us, you parasite. I'll guess I'll move into the luxury nursery home with a built-in country club in the town next door. Seriously? I guess he got his habit of lying from you. I'm being serious. And where on earth do you think you're going to get the money for that? I have every single cent that I need to afford it. I currently have $2 million worth of assets. So you can probably do the math that I have enough to spend a lifetime in a nice place like that. 2 million? How? I think I'll get going now. I promised my friend that we would go have some tea together, so I'll go do that. As a matter of fact, I'll stay at a friend's house for the night, so please leave my things at your front door. I'll be moving into my dream environment after that, so you won't have to see me ever again. I can't tell if you're joking. You're kidding about the $2 million, right? Even if your husband passed away and left an inheritance, $2 million is unrealistic. Oh, it's not my husband's. I made it myself when I was younger. What? Yes, I bought some real estate with the money that my husband left behind, so I have $5 million if you include that. I hit the jackpot with the apartment I bought and started renting out. You have $5 million? How? Because I plan ahead and save up money before I make financial decisions, unlike your dumb little husband. The whole situation doesn't make any sense. Even your son hasn't told me anything about money like that. I'm sure he'd be aware if you had the assets like that. I've actually never mentioned it to him before. I sold the company that I was running at the time as soon as he was born. So, you sold your company? You're trying to tell me that you were a business owner? Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. I was a big risk taker when I was younger. I started lots of businesses, and most of them failed, but one of them really took off, and it expanded to a pretty good scale. I can't believe this. I married my husband right after that, though. So, I ended up selling the company for a pretty good time. I found it more important to marry and devote myself to the love of my life. Therefore, I sacrificed the potential of becoming a billionaire to pursue it. How could you sell your company for a reason like that? Are you stupid? Do you think so? Because through my eyes, it seems like you and I are doing the exact same things, quitting our jobs to become housewives. I just wanted to support my husband with everything I had, so I did exactly that. He was very kind, but he had trouble balancing his tasks, so I had to step in all of the time, and I enjoyed it a lot. The money that I got was just a bonus. And that's how you got $2 million? Exactly. So that's probably why Larry never mentioned it to you. He simply only knew me as a housewife. The subject just never came up, because we were all happy with the situation that I created. My brain can't keep up with all of this. Then, you can look it up the internet tonight. The company is still pretty large in scale. I'm sure you can find my Wikipedia or something as its founder.
Mom, what do you mean you used to own a business? Why did you never tell me about this? And your savings? That should have been the first thing to bring up when you started living with us.
Let me ask you this. Why would I have to tell you what my savings are? In fact, why should I even financially support you?
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. This is my money, so I get to use it however I want to. Is there some type of law that obligates me to help you out because I'm your mother?
But I'm your son. Isn't helping me out when I'm struggling the normal thing to do?
You don't get it, do you? I'm not going to help you, especially because you're my son. I care for you, so I need you to learn how to keep going on your own.
Come on, Mom, don't be like that. Look, I'm sorry about all of the things that Molly said to you. I really am. And I'll make sure that she understands her faults too. So, can you please come back and live with us? Molly is saying she'll do all the housework from now on, and I'm sure things are going to work out this time. All you need to do is support us the way you always did, and all are going to be well.
Sorry, but I just finished signing up for the nursing home that I was talking about earlier. So, no, I won't be moving back with the two of you anymore.
What? Have you already finished signing up?
I mean, I can't just stay at a friend's house forever, can I? The place I'm moving to has a whole building to itself, so I'll be spending the rest of my life shopping and sipping margaritas next to a pool. My friend even said that she's moving in with me, so we'll be having the time of our life.
They own a whole building? And a country club is inside. How much is that going to cost you? You could save so much money living with us instead.
I'd rather use everything I have on myself than let you two parasites steal from me. I hope you and Molly live happily alongside each other. Don't mind me anymore. The poor old hag will be living in a beautiful nursing home with everything she needs to be happiest she could be. Mrs. Anderson, what have you done? What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I really don't. The neighbors, they kept staring at us like we're criminals. And when we approach them, they won't even look at us in the eye. It's very difficult to live comfortably when you're surrounded by people who treat you like that. And why do you suppose that I was the one who did something? Because we haven't done anything to any of them. And this all started as you left our house. Well, I'm so very sorry for the two of you. It might be because I stopped donating to the city. What do you mean? I'd actually been donating to the city for a long while now. You know, giving back to your community feels great. So I'd make large donations towards schools in this area. I also donated all of the money that was used for the furniture of the city hall that was built up a while ago. I'd make donations like the above every year. You do all of that for people that you've never even met? But you still can't pay for our house. How is that fair? Because a couple of adults should be able to account for their own expenses on their own. I lived in that city, and the responsibility was partially mine. So even though I'm not strong enough to participate in volunteer activities, I contribute by using my wealth for the good. But now that I've left that town, I've stopped making those donations. It's not my responsibility anymore. What are we supposed to do now? Everyone knows that the two of us were the reason that you had to leave. So everyone in the city thinks of us as nuisances now? I mean, there aren't many people who are capable of making donations that scale every year. So I guess there won't be anyone to replace me. But it's none of my business anymore. And I have to go easy on spending to keep living in this environment. So all I can say is good luck. What do you mean good luck? How are we going to keep living here if every single person hates us? Please, come back to town. There's no way on earth that I will ever go back. I mean, who in their right mind would leave a living dream to go back to live with a crappy married couple? If the donations are the problem, then why don't you two just make the donations instead of me? It feels amazing to be able to give back to your community and be appreciated by the people at the same time. I think I've always had a thing for taking care of others. Then take care of us too. Please. Why are you so cold to only us two? Because it's my policy. I only like to take care of people who I like. Do you not like us? No. I like everyone in that city because they supported me a lot when my husband first passed away, and I had to start raising Larry alone. That's when I decided that I wanted to start making the donations. I'm proud to say that I can probably make any type of sacrifice for the people who I love. But I can't do that if I hate you, right? I don't want to pay a single cent for the two of you. You hate us that much? Your own son and his wife? Yes, even a grandchild wouldn't convince me to bring the two of you into my life ever again. I can't believe you just said that. Boo-hoo. I know it'll be tough, but I hope you two get up on your feet and try to make it work there. Now, I'll go have my afternoon tea on the terrace with my friends now. Goodbye. After that, I immediately met with my lawyer and wrote a will that stated every penny in my name will be donated to non-profit organizations from all around the world. As soon as I sent a letter letting them know, Larry and Molly stopped spamming me with their emails begging me to come back. It seems that they're finally going to start working hard and taking initiatives in their own lives. Larry started studying to earn a certificate that will lead to a promotion in his workplace, and Molly started a part-time job at a cafe as well. It seems that everyone in the city still says the horrible things behind their backs and when they pass by. But they're still trying to earn back their place in the community. Hopefully, everything works out for them, and they can be proud of achieving that.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
Ashton, are you there? Please answer me. I need to know where you are right now. You just said that you were going to the restroom, but it's been way too long for that now. People are going to start showing up soon. You have to get back here right away.
Hey, Jenny, I'm really sorry to have to do this to you, but I just don't think I can get married to you today.
Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean?
I just mean that I'm not really feeling it in my heart. Something is holding back, and if I'm not 100% dedicated, then I don't think we should be getting married. So, I know we were supposed to be getting married, but I just can't. I'm sorry. The truth is that I just can't get Chelsea out of my head.
Chelsea? Wait a minute, do you mean Chelsea is in your ex-girlfriend, Chelsea?
That's right. Every time I think about getting married, she pops into my head. And I just keep thinking that Chelsea is going to be waiting for me if I go to our wedding, and I keep picturing her in a wedding dress and not you. No matter what I try, I just can't get my mind off her at all.
I really just don't even know what to say to that right now.
Well, I'm sorry, but this is why I can't go through with our wedding. I'm still in love with Chelsea.
Ashton, I can't believe you right now. I mean, we are literally supposed to be getting married today. Our friends and family are all here right now to watch that happen. And you're telling me that you're going to break up with me because you haven't gotten over your ex? But I remember you told me about how awful she was. You said that you didn't have any feelings at all left for her.
I know I said that, but it's not quite that simple.
Didn't you tell me that Chelsea repeatedly cheated on you too? Didn't you say that you couldn't stand her doing that over and over again, and that's why you finally broke up with her?
I did say that, but I just don't care about any of that anymore.
I don't get it. What could have changed to make you feel this way?
Look, Chelsea cheated on me 30 times in the last year that we were together. But she's just so cute that I've forgiven her for everything. And I just know no matter what our past is, no matter what we may do together in the future, she's the woman I want to marry.
I don't even know what to say to you right now. I mean, do you really still care for Chelsea all that much? Why did you even agree to marry me if you still had all these feelings for her?
Well, it's not like I don't like you either, you know? And I really appreciate that you were serious about this and never once cheated on me. But the fact of the matter is, I think most of that had to do with the fact that you're not all that pretty. So you just didn't have the chance to cheat on me.
Excuse me? And just what is that supposed to mean?
I mean that I just want to be with Chelsea. She's the only one who really gets my heart burning. In fact, I've even come around to how selfish she can be. And I think it's all part of her charm.
Are you kidding me right now? You told me that you loved me, Ashton.
I know, but it's just that... Well, I know if I married you, my life would just be so boring. I want more out of my life than just a normal marriage. That's why I have to get back together with and marry Chelsea. I don't care how many times she cheated on me. I'll always forgive her.
You really are just pathetic. Do you know that? I mean, how could you do this to me on the day we're supposed to be getting married? I was ready to dedicate my life to being with you. I thought we made each other happy.
I know, and I really am sorry for all this. I swear to pay for the wedding plans and everything. But can you please just tell everyone there that the wedding is off? Just tell everyone there that I can't do this because I still love Chelsea too much.
So sorry about what happened yesterday. To think that you and Ashton were so close to getting married. If only he still wasn't head over heels in love with me. Excuse me? Just who do you think you are talking to me about this? Oops, I guess I'll have to introduce myself first. I'm Chelsea. As in Ashton's Chelsea. I suppose you must have heard a little about me from your ex-fiancé, right? Oh yes, I've heard lots of things about the beautiful ex-girlfriend. And about how you're a serial cheater who seems not to care who she hurts in the process. It's not my fault if so many men want to approach me and have a little chat. In fact, I love it so much, I almost never turn any of them down. But I suppose you really wouldn't know much about that, given how plain you are. Oh, you're right about that. An ugly girl like me would just have no idea what it's like to be as beautiful as you. I just couldn't even imagine hurting the ones that I love in the pursuit of selfish pleasures. And just what is that supposed to mean? You know what it means. But anyways, I'm glad that you reached out. At least now I have a way to contact you. I suppose that Ashton has already reached out to you to ask about getting back together, yes? Or were you the one that reached out to him to convince him to get back together with you? Because I know that Ashton was starting to get a little bit of cold feet before our wedding. But I'm sure that once he has some time to think about what he's done, that he'll realize he's better off with me. You really think he's going to get back together with you? No. Ashton is all mine, and there is nothing you can do about it. Wait, what? You can't be serious about that. Of course I am, and isn't it so funny? I mean, he abandoned the woman he was engaged to marry for me, his cheating ex. I think that's hilarious. But it does also prove that Ashton really is a passionate man, so you should know that I didn't have to do any talking to him at all. You mean that he came to you to ask to get back together with him? That's right. He even told me about how he wanted us to get married. And the thing is that I have a lot of men who say that they love me, but Ashton has been the only one to leave his fiancé at the altar for me. So, needless to say, I was quite taken up with his confession. I don't even know what to say to that. How could he betray me like that? Well, it worked out great for me. I get a husband who makes a fine living and says that he doesn't care if I run around cheating on him. It's the perfect match for me, so you may as well give up any idea of getting Ashton back now. Well, fine then. If that's really how it is, then you can have him. I wouldn't want to get back with someone who's left me on the day we were supposed to get married anyways. I hope you two make each other happy.
Hey Jenny, are you there? Can you please let me in the house? I heard from some friends that you are living here these days.
Wait, is that you at my front door, Ashton? And here I was wondering why my doorbell wouldn't stop ringing.
That's right. it's me, and I've come here to ask for your hand in marriage. So please, let me inside so I can start making up the past you to you.
What in the world are you talking about, Ashton? I thought you left me to be with Chelsea, remember? You literally broke up with me on the day you and I were supposed to be getting married, remember?
Oh, I know that, but Chelsea and I didn't actually end up getting married. I mean, did you really think I was going to marry a girl like that in the first place? I want you to know that it took me a while, but I finally realized the mistake I made leaving you behind.
And just what do you mean by that?
I mean, I realized that Chelsea wasn't planning on stopping her affairs behind my back. I told her I wanted to get married to her because I thought that would stop her from cheating on me. But then, a while after you and I broke up, Chelsea and I were going to get legally married at the courthouse, but then I saw her with another guy.
I see. So you got back together with a cheater and she cheated on you, is what you're telling me?
Well, you just have no idea how upset that got me seeing her like that. I told her that I had enough of her behavior and that we were through. And then she just left towards the courthouse with the other man of hers. Not only that, but she also emptied out our shared bank account that we had before she ran away.
You mean she even stole all of your money before she left you?
That's right. We had been saving up money in the account to pay for our wedding, and then she ended up taking it all to run off with another guy. I was so depressed after that. Things got pretty dark for me, to be honest. But then I remembered you.
And just what did you remember about me?
Well, I remembered how kind and lovely you were, and I finally realized that you really were the woman for me. I know that you would never cheat on me. You never betrayed me while we were together, and you even loved me enough to want to get married. So that's why I think we should get back together and get married.
No. That is just not going to happen, Ashton. Why are you even coming to me about this?
What's wrong with getting back together? I mean, we loved each other once. We can do it again.
And do you really think that after all this time that I would still want to marry you?
What do you mean all this time? It's only been a year since we broke up. It isn't all that long when you consider being married.
You did not actually just send that message to me, did you?
Oh, come on. Once we're married, we're going to have plenty of fights and challenges that we'll have to overcome. Just think of this as another one of those challenges. And think about how good it's going to feel to put all this behind and get on with our relationship.
You really are an idiot if you think I'm going to buy any of what you're saying to me right now. I don't love you, and I haven't in a long, long time, Ashton.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. You know that you don't really mean that. I know you've been waiting for me to come back to you this whole time. I mean, that's why you moved into this huge condo by yourself, right? So we could share it eventually?
Are you kidding me right now? Is that really what you think?
In fact, I bet that you afforded this place with all the money that I had to pay you to handle all the cancellations for our wedding, huh?
If you must know, I did use some of that money for the down payment on this lease, yes.
Well, there you go. You got into this place using my money, so I have a right to live with you. This is perfect. You've already got a house ready for us to live in. I knew you were waiting for me to come back to you. After all, it looks like you could fit a whole family into a unit of that size. So I guess this means you must want kids with me too. But I'm fine with that if that's what you want. So what do you say? Shall we get married? I can start calling places to reserve some space. And I suppose we can just reuse the same invitations as last time. We'll just have to change the date is all.
Ashton, you can't actually be serious about all of this, right?
Of course! I know it's taking us a while to come back together. but we can finally be married. In fact, I should tell you that I've actually already booked a venue and everything. So what do you say? Will you make me the happiest man alive?
Excuse me, but what do you think you're doing talking to my wife like this?
Sorry, what? I don't understand what you mean by that.
No, I don't understand why you won't stop ringing the doorbell to my house. Or why you won't stop texting my wife. Just who do you think you are, huh? Now you're trying to ask her to marry you? What are you trying to play here, huh?
What is this? I don't get it. Is this some kind of joke or something like that? Who even are you? And why do you keep talking about your wife? Are you talking about Ginny? Because she's been my woman longer than she's been yours.
And yet her and I are the married couple. Funny how that works. Honestly, did you really think you could just show up a year later and try to get my wife to marry you? Well, you're too late.
Wait a second. Does that mean Ginny is already married to someone else? She cheated on me with another man?
Cheated? You wish. She got married to me after you left her at the altar.
But, I thought that she would have waited for me. I just wasn't ready for the real thing back then. I was just getting cold feet, but I always thought that Ginny would have understood that. I thought she had to know that I didn't really love my ex.
I don't care what excuse you told yourself over this past year, it doesn't change the facts. You cast Ginny aside and you have no right to speak to her as if you're still together.
No, there has to be some kind of mistake. Ginny is my girl. She has to be. I know I chose wrong in the past, but I'm here to make up for my mistakes. That's why she has to get back together with me. Give her back to me right now.
You really just don't know how to read well, do you? You didn't just ask Ginny to go on a break or postpone the wedding. You left her to go and be with your ex. You asked her to cancel all the wedding plans. She doesn't want to be with you anymore. Ginny and I are happily married now, and we don't need you coming in and trying to interfere with our lives. I don't care that your plan to get back with your ex didn't work out. You don't get to use Ginny as some kind of backup plan. Now, I want you to get lost and never come back. If I see you around here again, I will call the cops on you. Do you understand?
Two can play that game. Don't you know that I gave your wife the money to pay the down payment on your lease here? That means that your apartment is basically mine. If you won't give me my future wife back, then I want you out of here now. I'll call the cops on you instead.
You really think you paid for this? Ginny barely had any money left after she had to pay all the cancellation fees for your wedding. When we got together, she insisted on getting rid of the rest of the money you had given her, and so she contributed to a down payment. But it was only enough to cover maybe a third of the down payment cost on this place. The rest all came from my savings and the money that she had been putting away from her job. So call the police if you want, but you'll only be saving me the trouble of dealing with you.
But that can't be right. You're telling me that this place where you live really costs that much? You won't get away with this. I won't let you get away with this.
So I heard you got married. Not only that, but I hear that you're with some rich guy who's paying for you both to live at some amazing condo. Well, if it isn't Chelsea, I heard that you left Ashton to go be with some other guy. Well, he was fired from his job not long after we got back together, so I realized there wasn't any point in staying with a man who didn't have any money. I don't care why you and him broke up, so just save it. Well, that's fine, because I'm not here to talk about Ashton, but I want you to hand over your husband to me now. I need a rich man to take care of me, and you seem to have good taste when it comes to picking them. You really are crazy, do you know that? You really think that I'm going to let you get near my man? Please, you have to help me. I'm in serious debt and I really need help. I'm desperate. Just let me have your man and you can go and find another one. You're good at getting rich guys to fall in love with you. Please, you have to help me. I'm begging you here. You don't know how hard my life has been. It's really hard to find a man who is really okay with me cheating on them. Maybe that's because I fall in love with the people and not their wallets. I'm not even going to touch the rest of that message. But you know what? If you want to meet in person to talk about this, why don't you go to the cafe by the mall? I'll be there in 30 minutes. I actually hid across the street from the cafe where I ended up sending Ashton to meet Chelsea. When he saw her, he flew into a rage over the money that she had apparently stolen from him. In the end, the cops were called by the cafe staff on both of them because they began to brawl inside the store. I watched the whole thing as the cops showed up and took them both away. Afterwards, I called the police with information on what had happened inside the cafe, and through that process managed to get restraining orders placed on both of them against my husband and I. Since then, we've been lucky enough to not have to deal with either of them ever again. Of course, I apologized to my husband about my past catching up with me in such an obnoxious way. But he was just glad that no one was hurt in the process. As for me, I'm just glad to finally be able to put that part of my life behind me and focus on my new life with my lovely husband.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.